Hello, I'm Mr. Michael Muss. Welcome to the Saturday show. Today is episode 2 of Alan Wake. Just to recap real quickly, I'm playing Alan Wake because Remedy games are awesome. Loved Control, loved Quantum Break, and I really want to play Alan Wake 2. So I decided to go through Alan Wake Remaster. And so here we are. The first episode, Alan is a writer who goes on a vacation with his wife to a small mountain town. Things got ugly pretty quick. He was tricked into staying at a log cabin on an island in the lake, in Lake Cauldron, which is a volcanic lake. And then his wife was kidnapped. And then he went to the police, and the police brought him back to the lake. There's no cabin. There's no island. It's been gone since the 70s. So that's where we're at right now. It's flashback to New York City, I think like about 10 years earlier. Hello, Arthur Morgan. Hello, Mrs. Musk. Good day to you both. So, here we go. That's where we're at. New York is where we're kicking off. Thank you, Arthur. I'm waiting on my next... a little fuzzy on my hat. I'm waiting on my next one, which is going to be more like the regular... I'm home. Musk gang logo. Sweetie. Or, sorry,
How
Michael
was
Musk
it?
logo.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
But first, I need to get this collectible.
Hey, handsome.
Hi.
This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
Oh,
I guess
so
you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
she's kind of like my graphic designer. Looks like she's working on stuff for an Alan Wake book. Okay. Buster and Progs, how's it going? Okay, all right, cool. Don't tell me anything. I'm assuming you're watching. Is it qualifying time right now? It must be, huh? Yeah, that stuff comes early for me, and now that I do the Saturday show, I rarely get to watch qualifying live anymore, but I used to quite a bit. All right, we're gonna turn on the coffee pot.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Okay, so the coffee's on. Can I go outside? I didn't even check. Nope. That's fine. It looks cold out there anyway. Could be. It could be.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
There
No
was a Bright
I didn't think
Falls
you'd get them done this quickly.
Altered World
On
event.
occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Well,
really?
you seemed to think so last night.
Oh, boy. Where's the cover mock-ups? I see them, but... I think where I'm supposed to go is in the other room. Aha.
These look really good.
Oh, that's the...
Sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
Oh yeah, his wife's afraid of the dark. So episode 2
It's
we got...
true what they say about the fall.
Oh,
and
Max
the sudden
Payne's
stop
voice.
At the end, I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that
such a
had led
nice
me here
voice.
kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
So this must be from the Casey novels, which was like a crime novel series that he did, and it's Max Payne's voice. That is so nice on the ears. Yes, she makes, and I was going to say that's the cutout that we saw in the diner.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
I think my favorite voice actor might be the man who did Max Payne. His voice is so cool. Nice, Buster. Walk Nova, watching your team. I saw you guys have a match today. And Arthur's watching F1. Don't tell me anything. I know you would never, but...
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
Alright, so, yeah, here we go. Alex Casey Thrillers. So it started as Return to Sender, then What I Can't Forget, then Alex Casey, then The Things That I Want,
really
and The
don't like
Fall
this,
of
Alex.
Alex Casey.
Please
So
hurry.
remember, Max Payne 2 was called The Fall of Max Payne. Kind of interesting. So maybe he wrote the Max Payne story?
Alan!
Oh, hold on.
I really need those lights on!
I'm working on it. Hang on, hang on. Where's the fuse box? I saw it in here somewhere. There it is.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Hey, Clips, how you doing, dude? All right, now I gotta find out what's going on. Let's go to my wife. She's afraid of the dark. We'll
Hi.
go there. Hey,
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
she's
Don't
afraid of the
worry.
dark. Very
We'll
afraid.
just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
It's a
Here it
cool
is.
idea.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
Gladly. We had fun hanging
I
out
love
yesterday.
you. Even if you are a liar.
The dogs are so fun.
Thanks for this.
That was a cute story. A little clicker for his wife. Present day in Bright Falls. Okay, we're back.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Fine.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Men can only be two things, angry or
Well,
fine.
then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Okay.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor.
Oh, he's got a
Sheriff
fish.
Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she?
This is a nice,
Not the biggest
nice
I
fish.
ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then
Use
it's
some bait.
fly fishing for you.
Oh.
You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Your Buster and Clips, you're absolutely right. The word clicker has a little bit of different meaning for me and you. Alan, not so much. He hasn't met a clicker yet, but maybe we'll meet something similar. I don't know what's going to happen.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office.
I got you.
Just go down the corridor.
Let me snoop a little bit first, Doc. Arthur, I love both of the dogs that were puppy sitting, but I really like Scarlet's hair. She's very punky. She's got that little burst of hair on the top. It's very cute. All right, I'm gonna snoop like crazy here, because, yeah, here we go. What do we got here? Have you seen this man? Disappeared in 2007. Identifying features are a knack for winning contests. Okay. He's really good at winning contests. Missing Richard, Bruce, and Jacob on a camping trip, overdue and haven't been in contact. If you see them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Okay, so there's some missing people. I like how I can hear like the buzz of what I assume is like
Come in, Mr. Wake.
ultraviolet lights.
Your
No, no.
phone's on the desk. The
Not yet.
battery was dead. It's charged now.
Not yet. I gotta look around a little bit more.
Mr. Wake? The
Yes, it
sheriff
is
is
Dodger
waiting for
and
you in
Scarlet.
the office down the corridor.
You know,
That was
Clips.
Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things these days.
Oh, she talks
She'd
like
fit right in where I come from.
she talks like the
As you
dispatcher
can see,
in
she's
Twin
a little
Peaks.
obsessed with maintaining
Mrs.
the
Musk,
light
listen.
bulbs of the whole town. Refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Yeah, Dodger is growing fast. And Clips, yeah, I think it's a semi-horror. I don't know if it's going to be as horror level as Resident Evil. I don't think it's going to be that way,
The
but
sheriff wants to see you
I'm
in
not
her
sure.
office, Mr. Wake.
all right, hang on. I'm snooping through your stuff. It's like Lucy, exactly. And that's the second character in this game that has been right out of, because the person Lucy was talking about was the log lady from Twin Peaks. No doubt.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye.
Yep.
A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Okay, so Alice got a peek at a lady while she was taking pictures. Remember at the very beginning we got to the when we got to the cabin, Alice was taking pictures and she obviously saw something or thought she saw something at first, but then looked again and it wasn't what she thought it
Your
was.
phone, Mr. Wake?
Yeah, I'll take that. Thanks. Did you
Have
look
you
through it?
started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I
You're the
walked down
prime
cabin.
suspect, bud.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
Typically, if
Hello?
your wife is lost, you're the
Alan,
first subject.
please help me.
Suspect.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here.
Uh-oh.
After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Okay.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, there's a drunk out back somewhere.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Hey! Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here!
Yeah, I bet you do. I know the feeling, dude. And a manuscript page. Hello, gorgeous. I like how they read them to you.
In spite of its human mask, to
And they're
describe
short.
the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
So this is talking about the old lady that tricked us into going to that cabin on the lake.
Hey!
Hey, man.
Can
I know,
you
I
help
hear you.
me?
I hear you. I can't help you. Sorry, dude.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Not before I snoop. Yeah, no lights. I don't know why they have him in the dark. Maybe because he's drunk and they want him to go to sleep. Hey, here we go. Another copy thermos. And what do you got?
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Okay, so they had some drama going on.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Uh-huh. That's an abandoned, old abandoned car. I gotta look around a little bit, though. There could be stuff. Nothing. Okay. Can I just vault the fence? Nope. Go through a hole in the fence. You guys see a hole in the fence? Ah, here. I see. Kick it. Oh, I'm glad you got a chance to get a power nap in. I'm gonna do that a little later. I didn't sleep real well last night. The dogs were a little restless, and I could hear them.
The kidnapper fired his gun
throughout the
one
night.
last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall in the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Okay, so that's giving us a little view into probably what's going to happen in the future here.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry? Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice.
Yeah, they have way too much energy.
I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Interesting clips. I hadn't thought about it, but he does sort of have like a little bit of a Keanu look to him, doesn't he? He's pretty good with a gun. Not quite as good as Wick, but he's pretty good. I wouldn't go against him in a gunfight. And keep in mind too, this is a remaster of an Xbox 360 game, so you know, we have to kind of look at it as what it is. I assume I'm supposed to go through the police station again.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness.
Right,
The way
but
a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Okay. So this is video of Alan writing the book that he doesn't remember writing.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course.
Those are the boys that were shooting things up last night.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
No,
About
not
to
really.
leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not.
Am I being
But I need
detained?
to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to
Ah,
stay
the
at Cauldron
therapist.
Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Talk to my wife.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah.
Barry's very
I'm all
California.
right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
That was a cool scene.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
That thing with the paparazzi, so Alan Wake has already had some trouble with...
I had to talk to someone. I told
Photographers?
Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped.
Typical
Anything
agent.
beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't
That's
like it,
true,
Al. I don't
Arthur.
like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you,
She
too.
loves Alan Wake.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
No say.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody.
Yeah,
This is
seriously.
not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Hang on, let me take a look around, Barry. So we got Bucktooth Charlie, a Colombian mammoth. That's a cool bit of fossil. We got a moose. Looks like a young moose. But it's a moose just the same. We got some yoga bears. Yogi bear, maybe. And there's a buffalo. I need one of those police caps. They'll take me more seriously if I'm wearing a police cap. Got some typical travel guides, water cooler, a couple benches. I'm sure these doors don't do anything yet. That's what I'm thinking too. The yoga bear, it's kind of cute. Yogi, yoga. A deer. Doe, a deer. And then there's a buck. The timeline of evolution. We all started out as little critters, then we turned into starfish, and then dinosaurs, and then crocodiles, and then mammoths, and then cougars. Okay. Love this aesthetic. I don't know if you've ever traveled someplace that has this kind of like log cabin building, but it's awesome.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
Nice
When was the last
aim,
time you
Arthur.
slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No!
Derm, what's up,
Look,
bud?
Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
The
ever
compendium
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
True, true. I'm going to share some pictures of my trip to... We went to Washington to go visit a bunch of Twin Peaks filming locations, among other things. Like, we went for other reasons. But I got some pictures. We stayed in the hotel that the story Twin Peaks was based in. And enjoyed it. Had a really fun time. A grizzly bear. Arthur, thank you so much for contributing a gifted membership. And Clips, welcome back into the fold. Yes, you did well. That was a masterful shot with the randomness of... Hey, it's coffee. Coffee time. Twin Peaks is a television show from the late 90s. They also started... They did like a last season of it, I think, in 2020 or sometime around that time. And it's directed by and written by David Lynch, and it has Kyle MacLachlan. If you watched the most recent Fallout series, Kyle MacLachlan was the father, the leader of the first vault at the very beginning of the show. He's a great actor. He was also in the original Dune movie. You know, if you know Dune right now, Timothée Chalamet's character, Kyle MacLachlan played that in David Lynch's Dune. But Twin Peaks is a story about a town like this where one of the young women in town is found murdered, and the beginning of the plot, the first two seasons, are about finding out who killed Laura Palmer. It's a weird show, but it's really, really good. It has some great actors in it. Oh, I see. They're taking care of a dog. Let's go see what's happening out here. I didn't see any manuscript pages in here. Did I miss anything? Usually there should be some, but let's see. It might be a little hard to find, although I think if you have the right streaming services, you can watch all the Twin Peaks. I have not watched the most modern episode, which they did like 20 years after, or 15 years or something like that after releasing it, but...
Easy there, boy.
No, I guess it must be like 25 years later.
You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Oh, the dog must have run into this bear trap.
What
There's a bear trap on the ground.
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Yep.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
I got you, brother. Let me help
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those
can.
situations always end up in disaster.
I can do this.
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
You can quit it now. Here you go, bud. Let's go.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake.
Yes,
Glad to have you
asset.
stay
Poor
here.
dog.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Derm, I have a great relationship with my Pixel 7 from Google.
It, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Okay. Hey, was it 1990? Gosh, it feels like it was mid or late 90s, but that's when I watched it, I guess. But yeah, my wife and I just watched all of it over the period of a couple of months. Great show, really good show. You mean Barry? He reminds you of Paulie. Yeah, I was gonna say he's kind of New York, but he looks California.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who
By the
went
way he's dressed.
into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
Good morning,
All
Pavel.
I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New
Asa
York.
going to
Your
Romania?
choice.
Cool. I'll miss you, but, you know. Yeah, I was going to do that. I don't have the pictures handy, but this is the show Twin Peaks. And this is like the main, oops, let me get it so you can see it. This is the main place where the show starts, and Mrs. Muss and I stood right next to this sign. It's still there, but you can see how similar it is. So you got the big mountains, and then, so you can see its genre is surrealism, mystery, horror, which I think Alan Wake lines right up with. It's really good. These are the main characters for the most part. You got Kyle MacLachlan. I don't know what... Oh, I don't need to see that. Let's do open a new tab. You got Kyle MacLachlan when he was young. Great actor, one of my favorites. And I don't remember this guy's name, but he's the sheriff. They eat a lot of donuts and drink a lot of coffee. You can see it shares a love of cool floors like I do. But remember, we were watching Control and seeing all these weird floors. I think that's probably part of the aesthetic that they kind of picked up. But it's an awesome asset. I will share some pictures though from our trip. There's some really great scenes in this though. It's see, look, the diner. Like, I think that's probably who they chose to make Rose based on. I don't remember her name. Shelley is her name in the story. Oh, you know the guy on the right? I don't know what else he's been in, but he's a great actor. I really enjoyed it. Hey Rudy, what's up, bud? And Buster, thank you for gifting a membership. It went to Wanderlust. Hopefully it's the Wanderlust King. But highly recommend this. I have not seen the modern remakes. See, there's the log lady. We were talking about the log lady. Remember that lady who was holding the lantern? You can see the comparison here. Really good show. Really good show. This one, right? This guy on the right, you know him? Oh, you can't see my mouse, but... Hey, Danik, what's up? Alan Wake is great so far. I'm enjoying it. Oh, Rudy, I'm glad to see that banner next to your name. Yep. So I know Kyle MacLachlan here on the left, but I don't, other than Twin Peaks, I don't recognize the sheriff. I don't know what else he's been in. Oh, cool. That's great. But yeah, it's a great show. If you're looking for something to watch, I think you could probably find it on wherever Showtime is streamed. I don't know what that is. Is it Cinemax, maybe? I don't know where it is streamed, but great, really weird, great show. The first 2 seasons will keep you really tied in. It gets a little bit surreal and strange. You see there's the diner. I've been to that diner too. I'll share some pictures with y'all in Discord. We'll go from there. Anyway, back to it. So we're gonna go meet this dude at midnight with a gun. He's holding the wife hostage. We'll see how this goes. I can't help but look around a little bit. There must be a manuscript here somewhere. Yeah, it's a beautiful little town. Yeah, in the story, Kyle MacLachlan's character, he's a very eccentric FBI agent, and he always says, like, Diane, that's a damn fine cup of coffee. He's recording, like, to his secretary, Diane. Just had a damn fine cup of coffee and a slice of cherry pie. Yeah. Yeah. Jinx, Mrs. Muss.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al.
We will go back someday.
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn,
we had such a great time there.
This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
He does not like this.
Just be careful with
dusty
the
old
natives,
cabin.
Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you. This place is trying to kill me.
And back to Durham, back to cell phones. Which one do you think you're gonna pick?
God knows what. This is so
I'm a big fan of Google because I'm on YouTube. I have a Gmail account. You know, like I'm already in their ecosystem, so everything works really well for me. And I also love the camera on my Pixel. It's so good. And the price was pretty sweet. It wasn't crazy. It definitely wasn't an iPhone, so. But I think it all depends on what you're going to use your phone for. There's a lot of different options out there. If you're gaming on your phone, this is a nice cabin, by the way. It's a little sparsely decorated, but it's an older game. Your iPhone 13 mini. I don't think I've seen the mini before. I was looking through some drawers here, and I found one of Mrs. Muss's old iPhones, and it was literally like this big. It was like a little tiny thing. It's crazy how much they've changed in the past years. Here we go. Switch the damn lights on. No. Guess that switched them off, maybe? It's too small. That's a thing. Oh, I see. It's switching that light on and off. Arthur, thank you so much for the 10 euro super chat. With a little, the pair rolling around. Oh, batteries. Give me them. Where are they at? Thank you so much. Let's head for Lover's Peak and see if we can get Alice back. I love a propane grill. You're the greatest, Arthur. You work so hard on this channel. I feel like I don't deserve that, but thank you. Ah, that's a sweet table. How smart. Pavel, have a great day at work. I hope it's stress-free. And for some reason, I hope they pay you double today. Just because you deserve it. Ah, I knew there would be something back here. I see a coffee mug. Or a coffee thermos. In the hot tub. Oh, thank you, Arthur Morgan. Truly very nice of you. This is kind of creepy. Don't mind me. Just looking around. I think we might have lost Durham. Now I'll never know what cell phone he's gonna get. Gotta check all the spots before moving on. I want to get manuscript pages as often as I can. I got almost all of them. I only missed 2 in the first chapter.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I know. Tell us. What was it? Ah, I see it. Manuscript page right here. Barry doubts Wake's sanity.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity.
I'll tell you in a second.
And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
It did. Okay, Rudy, and on to your point, I'm trying to start each episode with a quick synapse of what's happening. Synapse, right? Summary? I don't know. Anyway, it's Alan Wake was a famous writer. He wrote some crime novels, which I think might have been the story of Max Payne. It's called something different in this game. His name's Alex Casey in the story, but I think it's supposed to imply maybe that he wrote Max Payne. And then he had some problems, and so his wife, he's had some issues and hasn't been able to write, and then his wife brought him to this mountain town as like a vacation, and they got kind of tricked into going to the wrong cabin by this like evil person, and then his wife got kidnapped. And so now he's having all these like crazy problems, and his wife's kidnapped, and the police aren't helping him, and the place that he stayed isn't really real. It was in the middle of a lake, and there's no cabin there, there's no island. So it's kind of crazy, but that's it. Writer losing his mind. Wife took him up to the mountains to see a therapist. Things are going crazy from there. The synopsis, thank you. It's before 8 a.m. here, so my vocabulary is about 60% right now. So thank you for filling in the blanks. I think synapses like happens in your brain, which is ironic because my brain doesn't work too well in the morning. But that's the gist of it. And so far it's really good. The flashlight, the evil things are protected by like a force field for a period of time until you light them up with the flashlight. So that's the primary weapon. What was that? I saw an action button for a second. Must have been nothing. Oh, use. Use what? Oh, use the truck?
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Yeah, it's very cool, Rudy. So far, it's had a lot of shout-outs, you know, quiet, sort of Easter egg style shout-outs to Twin Peaks by David Lynch. They also mentioned Stephen King, and I think it does have that type of Stephen King horror where it's more scary what's in your mind than what's on the screen, in a sense, you know, like the concept of what's going on here. And I'm just looking for collectibles real quickly, but I'll keep it moving. So like it has had some scary moments. There's been some good jump scares, but not like, so far, nothing like horrific or gory or anything. It's just been like holy crap moments for the most part. See, like I just want to just look at all of this stuff, but we'll see where the game takes me. I'm enjoying it so far. It's really good. It's a remastered game. Was originally on Xbox 360, and so you kind of got to look at it for what it is. But it's great. I mean, it's playing really well. Okay. Yeah, a little bit like The Shining too, like Jack losing his mind, and Alan's definitely. You know, we don't know yet, Arthur. That's a good question. Is the guy who took Alice the one that we hit with a car? I think the hitting with the car in the beginning was a nightmare, so I don't even know if that really happened, but maybe. We will find out. I guess I'll check this place out. Can't hurt to snoop. And there's a radio station. A radio that we've been listening to occasionally.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like? My plan?
I don't think there will be. There are some ghoul-type characters. But so far, it's nothing like Resident Evil in that sense, because Resident Evil, you're like overwhelmed. In this, so far they've been minor inconveniences. It's more like storyline driven.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Good point. I haven't played Until Dawn. I plan on it, but in horror games, you can never trust nightmares to be just nightmares. So it's good. Well said. Well said, Clips.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution. Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise. Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman. That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
Hello.
But you're not taking
I can open stuff.
Contest? No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore.
Whoa.
Now I just like to take
Whoa, did you guys see that?
Enjoy the piece of it.
Did you see that? Somebody just walked by the window.
What I'm catching, you know?
That was cool.
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
I'm gonna have to go look at that. I'm pretty sure I just saw someone walk by the window. Alright, so he's interviewing the therapist. Ah, this music's very Twin Peaks as well. Slow, kind of drunken jazz. Rudy, I sold you good. I also love these type of games. Thank you, Arthur. It's important, I think, to play them thoroughly and to like listen to things and read things. Because I've seen some really bad reviews of Control, and I don't understand how anyone could get that from Control. It was so good. Alan Wake got nominated for Game of the Year. I didn't know that. I'll be playing that very soon, maybe next. That's the purpose of playing this game, is I want to play Alan Wake 2. Because it does look so damn good. The jury's out. I don't know if a guy walked by the window, but that was cool. It seemed like he did. It was a nice property. I'd stay here. I'm not sure. This would scare me a little bit, standing on this. Yeah. I mean, I would do it if it was fresh and new wood, but this doesn't look too new. Looks like it could use a little bit of upgrade. Oh, there's nothing scary about a swinging tire. Or an earthquake. Okay, here we go. There was someone in the window. Thanks, Rudy. I knew I saw it. Oh, that was so cool. That's a great little touch. Because it wasn't a real jump scare. It was just sort of like a little, again, like a little mind trick. Where it scared me because I saw someone, but I wasn't sure if I saw someone. A game's coming out that I'm excited about. Silent Hill 2 excites me. On topic. What else? Are we just gonna ransack every cabin? Let's do this. So Silent Hill 2. That interests me. Ooh, Moonshine Cave. Get some moonshine. Reminds you of a movie with Johnny Depp. That one I don't know. I'm gonna think on that. I can't remember Johnny Depp movie right now. Kick it! What other games? Silent Hill. Jesus. Astro does look fun. Hi, Siltro. How you doing? God, I'm sorry. It's early in the day here, so my brain is kind of moving slowly. But, I heard there's a Metal Gear remake coming. I've never played any of the modern Metal Gear games, so I'm looking forward to that. Max Payne 1 and 2. Oh, another episode.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs.
I gotta watch this, I'm sorry. It's probably tiny for you guys, but I don't know a way to zoom. There we go.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be...
Oh, the secret window. I don't think I've seen that one.
Fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know?
I feel like Remedy loves filming these little
Am I right?
short films. This could have been done in an office at Remedy.
I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see an agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Yeah, that had to be just like filmed in their office, I bet. Yeah. Yep. Lots of Far Cry feeling in this game too. Night Springs. Stories within stories, that's how Remedy does. Alright, let's keep moving. Let's see what happens next. I'm trying to think of other games that are coming out. To your point, Clips. Oh, there's some Angry Birds. Angry Birds. Fear the Angry Birds. There's not a lot coming out in 2024. 2025 seems like it's going to be a better year for lots of things. That doesn't mean that there aren't ones that are coming though. Like I hope that the Metal Gear, I think it's Snake Eater that's being remastered. I hope that's good. I've not played it, and I'm waiting for that. Silent Hill 2 is either going to be really good or really bad. I already know, but it's a little hike. Should we go on a little hike? Let's see how far we can make it up this trail. Probably not very far, huh? Okay. Fair enough. Aha, a manuscript. Page of a manuscript. I was hoping there would be something up here.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams.
That was
and
Alan
that
Wake.
tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
So Rusty, the police officer that was helping the dog, is in love with Rose, the young lady from the diner that loves Alan Wake. Okay. Little small town love triangle going on here. GTA 6 is kind of, you know, a no-brainer. I didn't even mention it because I think most of us are looking forward to that. You're right. Marvel 1943. That sounds interesting. Another manuscript page. I went too quickly.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave.
Yikes,
Rusty
that sounds
kept
like Stephen
coughing
King.
blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
This reads a lot like Stephen King. That first sentence, the air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Although he probably would have used about 3 more pages to describe it, and it would have been, you would have been able to smell it through the paper. If anyone's looking for some good Stephen King stories to read, I got some great ones. Some modern, some older. The modern ones are pretty good, but he has some classics.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Damn.
Whoa.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Goosebumps. I don't know. Probably a collection of people. Goosebumps was a classic. Classic. Great call out. I can't stop my lust for looting. I know you're in trouble, Rusty, but I'm gonna try and look back here real quick. Oh. There we go. See, coming back here was advantageous. And there's manuscript pages in here. I gotta go here first.
The ranger's office was locked.
Damn it.
I'd need a key to get in.
Hey, there's one right there. Here's the
center was
page.
sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building
Hey,
into
Ernest.
splinters.
R.L. Stein.
Rusty was
Right
thrown
on.
across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Yeah, we have to loot first. No question. Great memory on that one, Ernest. And happy Saturday to you, dude. Oh, watch out for that. Hello? Jesus, what happened in here? I see you, dude. Damn, this place, we were just here this morning. This place is wrecked now.
I'm here.
Ernest, you poor thing. Ernest.
Mr. Wake?
Rusty. I'm reading, speaking.
Oh, hell.
Can't read and talk at the same time. Sorry.
Just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
R.L.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript.
Wow, look at that.
It would help me understand what had happened.
Wait, did I pick up another page from him? No, right? Yeah, no, I already picked it up. The Dark Presence.
Shh. Good boy.
Good boy. That's a good boy. Just watch him, okay? That's your job right now. Just watch Rusty. Alright, so I think there's a chance I'm gonna have to fight some fools right now. Would be great to have the dog along. Maybe he'd be like Barkley. Kill
The
everything
only
in
way
sight.
to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Got you, I got you. The earthquakes, I can't tell if they're in his mind or if they're actually happening. Like if it's just his world shaking in his head or if there's something really happening, I don't know. Another manuscript page. Tell us a story, Alan.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Go to the light. You're safe in the light. You guys see how so far it's not really like Resident Evil? Like there's not enemies around every corner. You know, it's got some vibes of that survival horror thing, but
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Hold up. I'll tell you in a second, Arthur.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Just like Control. Remember the darkness in Control? Here we go. Yeah, he's definitely a writer. See, I gotta wear down there. There we go. Ow. Where's Rusty? He's gone.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Holy shit.
Please don't feed the animals.
Uh-oh, Rusty? Is Rusty the next boss?
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license.
Oh no, Rusty, no!
Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never. Two bears and wolves never approached any other wildlife closer. Pets must be leashed at all times.
Oh crap. I like how he's giving out like park ranger info.
It is to remove any historical artifacts from the park. This includes even rocks you may find along the river, or even simple berries.
He doesn't want to be hurting anybody. Come on now. Slow down. I'm gonna put you out of your misery. Bam. Sorry, Rusty. I had to do what I had to do. Trophy unearned under a thin layer of skin. Wow. So Arthur, you... Oh! Ow, my head, man. What the... Okay, that was crazy. So Arthur, you asked the use of the word bathed in light. So think about it. It's an analogy. So it's not usually when you say bathed, it's like when Arthur takes a bath and they're bathing him, they're cleaning him, right? But in this analogy, he was saying bathed in light, meaning kind of like covered in light. So think of light as the water in the bath, and it's bathing you. It's covering you. Basically, as far as I can explain it, it's like being in a bath of light. So you're all covered from head to toe. And great question. That is a very unique use of the word bathed. Usually you would like say that Arthur had been bathed, right? You might say that, but in this case they're talking about light instead of a bath. You're welcome. Love speaking language anytime you want. I'll do my best. So Rusty seemed like he didn't really want to hurt me. Like that he was fighting the darkness, because all he was doing was running around. He really didn't... I don't think he really wanted to hurt me, per se. This is nice. Can't get over there yet. All right. They're always calling me.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Forget about it.
Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Mm-hmm. I'm RoboCop on the phone all the time. Just forever stuck on the phone. They want me on the phone. I'm checking all this area out just to see, you know what I'm looking for. Game's not yelling at me yet, so that's good. Usually it yells at me if I go the wrong way. The suspenseful music is pretty solid. Hey, there we go. Manuscript page, let's hear it.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Yeah, I don't think Rusty really wanted, like I said, he didn't really want to hurt Alan. He was just dealing with the fact that he was taken over by the darkness. He didn't say anything mean. He was just telling people, like, nice things to do. Like, don't feed the bears. Look at this. Man, this is beautiful. I know it's dark and scary, but what a cool place. I assume this is supposed to be Pacific Northwest, like Washington State, because of the Twin Peaks references. That's where Twin Peaks is based, is in Washington. And they did a great, if that's the case, they did a great job of mimicking the way that the woods feel in the water. There's beautiful rivers that come down off the mountains that are freezing cold and like a teal blue. They're such a unique color. What you got for me? Oh, nice. Nutella ice cream. I'm jealous. That sounds great. I'm not sure what we're going to do for food today. The owners of Dodger and Scarlet brought us a huge layout of takeaway Indian food last night. And it was good, and we have leftovers, so probably do some leftovers. I was thinking about maybe getting that pizza that we were talking about, Arthur. Thank you, YouTube, for getting me a pizza, which was totally unexpected. But I have a pizza, so I might get that. Yeah, I love Indian food. You know, I love a good curry anyway, but Indian food, when done well, is extremely good. It's one of my favorite foods. I might get the pizza today. It's good for like a couple of months.
Was at the far end of the nature trail.
Okay, but this is telling, these little secret things are telling me to go this way. Entering Moonshine Cave. Moonshine sounds good. Let's try that out. Probably both. I think you're right. We probably do usually say takeout. I said takeaway just because sometimes I think about things like that. Like, I know most of my audience is in Europe, so I try. Oh, this is cool. I'm not even sure you're supposed to be going in here, but let's see. Ooh, I'll take some potatoes with scrambled eggs. Is that what you're having for dinner? Site of frequent bootlegger activity throughout Prohibition, 1919 to 1933. Now this is cool. A really good Stephen King book called The Outsider, that this is reminding me of right now. The idea of a cave is, oh, good shotgun. There we go. Boom. Shotgun. The boomstick. It's in my hands. And the flare gun. I'm glad I came up here. Thank you to whoever keeps leaving these things. Soon I'll be saying back garden instead of yard and toilet instead of bathroom. I had to adjust when I was living in the Philippines. The cave was a site of frequent... it was mostly used for temporary storage of alcohol smuggled from Canada, but alcohol sometimes it was at the time alcohol was sometimes distilled at this place. Cool. I had to get used to, when I was living in the Philippines, they called the bathroom or the toilet the comfort room. And also there was a few other things like napkins, which is what we would usually call what you get at a restaurant to wipe your mouth or your hands. They used it as the feminine version of that only. So like I would go to a Starbucks and get like a Danish or something and be like, could I have a napkin? And the young lady behind the counter would be like, sir, like all like embarrassed, and I'm like, a tissue? Could I have a tissue please? And they'd be like, yeah, stupid, here you go. It was really weird. Rudy, I hope you notice I already try and say football. I know better than that. I screw up sometimes, but when I'm speaking with you guys, I'm trying to say football. It's hard. It's something I almost will never break, but yeah, I remember making that mistake twice, Arthur, the napkin tissue thing, and both times the person like kind of clowned me like, sir, that's not, oh boy, sir, that's not what you call that. And I was like, well, that's what we call that. My bad, that's not what obviously that's not what I mean. Oh, there's somebody behind me? Holy shnikes. Yeah, I got you. Oh, you got me. Oh, I had the flare gun armed that entire time. Note to self, it always puts the flare gun into your primary, which is not exactly what I want. I kind of want to hang on to the flare gun. That is for emergencies only. Yep, and when I was growing up, I learned soccer. Like, I played soccer as a kid, and everyone here calls it soccer. I don't know why. Americans are weird sometimes. We do some dumb stuff. I don't understand why American football is called football when you play it with your hands. What were we thinking? We're gonna call this football. Why? You kick it once. You kick it off maybe twice to punt, maybe 3 times for a field goal, but mostly the game's played with your hands. Why did they call it football? I don't know. Basketball makes sense. There's a basket. Baseball makes sense. There's bases. Football? Dumb. Just doesn't make any sense. And I like watching, I don't watch a lot of it, but I would watch some American football. I have no problem with it. Alright, Lover's Peak is up there. I'm gonna seek what is over here. Hoping it's like some ammo or something. That's one of your biggest American questions. I don't get it at all. I don't, there is no reason. I'll look it up.
Everybody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Okay, so Barry likes Rose, and he thinks Rose might be a good asset because she knows everything, and she's one of those small town people at the diner. She meets everyone because everyone goes to the diner, and she knows what's happening, and he likes her. Okay. That was from earlier when Barry met Rose, but okay. I do not watch the World Cup. I've watched a couple of games, like I've been in Mexico when the World Cup was going on and Mexico was playing. That was really fun. I enjoyed it. I need some help though. Like I play a little bit of FC24, but I need help. I don't understand who's good, and like I know the game. I know how football is played. That's just for you. I know how it's played. I just don't know who's good. I don't know any of the lore behind the teams or anything like that. I know the LA Football Club is kind of cool here. People are excited about it. Oh, this does not sound good. Yeah, the game's telling me to move on. Okay. I've seen an LA Galaxy game before. What's up here? Is this it? Is this the meeting place? Checkpoint reached. Alright, there's some ammo. Nice. Some bears. This is a cool little spot. There's yoga bears. Yogi Bear, right here. So this is a safe spot for me. England lost this year. That's in the finals. They lose to Portugal. I remember people talking about it. I didn't keep up with it though. Miami's good because they have Messi. Okay, I've heard of Messi. I know some fans of Messi. Oh, I like this music with the drums. Proxy. It makes you anxious. I only play a little bit. Oh. Hold up, hold up. Oh, this guy's tough. Not so tough now. Okay, he was pretty tough. That guy took a lot of bullets. Oh, he was Spain, okay. The Great Old One. Similar to the Great Old One in Sequoia. Maybe? I don't know, it's called the Great Old One, but... Nope. I see you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody behind me? Or someone threw that? Which one of y'all kicked me? Oh, Nikes. Alright. I got a gun and a flashlight, bish. Alright, I think I can heal by going up here. Yep, that heals me and protects me for a moment. George was gonna chase me in the game. Okay, alright, I kind of, maybe we should set up a, how many people can play online at the same time? Can we do like 2-on-2? It'd be fun to do a Discord game. Like to play against each other for a little while. I think that would be exciting. I gotta go where those men were coming from, and it sounds like there might be more coming. And that's interesting too. We don't have any sports that I'm aware of in the US that can end in a draw. We always go to overtime or extra innings, whatever you call it in whatever sport it is. And ending in a draw is something very uniquely football that I mean, I'm sure American soccer has draw, but felled by lightning in 1937, the Great Old One is an exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir, Pseudotsuga menziesi, subspecies glauca, was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record length. Okay, that's neat. I hope you can hear me. I can't hear myself. Oh, come on. Come on, boys. Ouch. Would you stop throwing stuff? You. It's enough. It's a damn good thing that I got plenty of ammo and batteries for now. Is cricket and baseball similar? Is it really? Because I tried watching some cricket. Oh, God. Yeah, hold up. These guys are quick. Oh, I'm out of ammo already? I was just saying a good thing I have ammo. Oh, he's got a sickle. Get away from me. Love it, love it. Hey, Prince. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I've heard some stuff going on there that is not good. But hopefully you guys will find peace shortly. Progs, I'd love to hear your comparison of cricket and baseball, because I've watched cricket and I have no idea what's going on. But if it's like baseball, maybe I was just looking too hard. To me, it looks very different than baseball. Oh, I just gotta get to this spot. Run, run, my son, run. Clips, you're going to South Korea, I assume, next year? Baseball's pretty straightforward. But, if you've never seen it before, I could see why it would be confusing. My wife said that she watched the Dodgers play on TV for years and years and years and didn't understand how baseball worked, and then I brought her to a Red Sox game in Boston, Massachusetts, and actually sat with her and just talked to her how it went, and she got it right away. So maybe going to see one with someone who knows baseball, you'd probably be able to learn it pretty quick. But yeah, just watching it on TV, I assume it's the same as like cricket for me. Like watching it on TV, you won't get it. It's weird. Okay, manuscript time. What do we got here?
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Yeah, Progs, I think to Clips's point, it's really popular in like Eastern Asia and Southeast Asia, also extremely popular in Puerto Rico. And like when I went to Puerto Rico, it was amazing. There were so many baseball stadiums, like it was surprising, and they were all huge stadiums. It was crazy. Prince, that's good to know. I'm glad to know, and I'm sorry that your country's going through that. We all know ping pong is the best sport. Forrest Gump was pretty good at ping pong. Alright, am I healed up? I'm healed up. I got 6 batteries. I haven't found a coffee mug in a little while. It's, rather a... there's an axe. Somebody does not like technology. Great wording for it. Table tennis. Yeah, it's a great one. Did anyone ever play Rockstar's table tennis game? Did you know that Rockstar made a table tennis game on Xbox 360? It is fire. It is such a good game. Awesome if you have friends to play with. Great multiplayer situation. Local multiplayer. That's cool, Prince. Bear alert. Oh boy. Here we go. If you do have an old Xbox 360, or perhaps it's on Game Pass if you have an Xbox 360 or Game Pass on PC, 2 controllers and a friend who would be down to play, the table tennis game is sick. It's really fun. Yep, it was one of their, like, I want to say it came out... Uh-oh, hold up. Alright, I got 3 enemies again. You. You know what? F this. Oh, shit. Wow, that dude's tough. Hey, Clips, it's been good having you back. Have a great night. I feel like everyone who plays table tennis becomes good immediately. It's a fun game. I think it can be... It is a good game for everyone, right? Like, as long as you have mobility in both arms, or even just one, you're probably pretty good. For your safety, stay on the trail. Hell no, I'm going off trail. Come on, where's my goodies? through tree. Aptly named, I'm going through a tree. This is so cool. I'm sorry if I'm moving the camera really fast. I'm just excited about what we're running into here. Is that a hobbit house? Oh no, it's just a... There we go. Dates from 1846, the year of the Oregon Treaty. I don't know what the Oregon Treaty might have been. I wonder if that had something to do with the natives who lived here. Probably wasn't much of a fair deal. Let's find out. Tree was cut from the tree this ring was cut from started growing in 46, the year of the Oregon Treaty. Other notable events: 1853, the Washington Territory was formed, so it is supposed to be Washington State. 1878, the founding of the Brights Falls Mining Company and the town. 1889, Washington was granted statehood. 1929, tree was damaged in a forest fire. 1970, the Bright Falls Mining Company closes its doors after a volcanic eruption at Cauldron Lake. 80, Mount St. Helens erupts. Wow. Yeah, that was, I think that's real. I think that really happened. And then in 87, the tree was fallen in a storm. I do, Progs. I have the F1 TV app. They don't do qualifying live on TV here, so I pay like $50 a year to get the F1 Pro, whatever it's called. I watch it live when I can, but because my show is usually on Saturday mornings, I don't get to all that often. I used to, like before I did this show, I used to watch I'd get up religiously every Saturday. Oh, well, every race weekend. But now I just watch it on a rerun through the F1 Pro, whatever, TV app, whatever it's called. And I don't know if the coffee mugs unlock anything, but I assume they're part of the platinum. I don't know if I'll end up platinuming this game. I kind of just want to play it for the story, but I'm collecting them because I like collecting. You know that. You know we collect, we loot. Ah, the gates are locked. So, over this fence? Maybe? Yep. And a manuscript page, good. I've gotten almost all the pages, although there's many more to get. Never mind, I take that back.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Interesting. Agent Nightingale, that kind of sounds like they put an FBI agent out after Alan Wake, whom I'm sure they think has killed his wife. But also there was a character in Twin Peaks who was an FBI agent, not Kyle MacLachlan's character, but actually a actor whose name escapes me right now, but he's related to George Clooney. He did not like small towns, and I wonder if his character is going to be kind of based on him. That's right, Prince. I love the game. I like looting. I like reading everything. I like looking at all the set design and everything. No regrets, but in another life, I probably would have loved to get involved in game making somehow. Oh, you watch World Superbike? That's cool. I watch WRC pretty religiously. I like MotoGP, 24-hour Le Mans, great. And Formula E is cool. I don't watch it because I don't really have a... I don't think it's typically televised here. I might be wrong, but I haven't seen it. Maybe it comes on, but I haven't gotten into it yet. I hear it's really good, though. A little bit more exciting and with more champions than... like more variety of champions than F1. Which is cool. Oh, this looks safe. The intro song is great. Twin Peaks is about a small town like this, and that's why there's so many references to it. I think this is heavily inspired by Twin Peaks, where nothing bad ever happens, and then one of the teenagers in their town is found murdered, and so the FBI comes to investigate the murder. And it's good. It's worth it. I would say that, like, I can guarantee that you will like the first well, I would feel strongly that anyone who likes this kind of thing would probably like the first season and most of the second season. It does get a little bit more and more odd into the third season, just because when David Lynch first wrote it, he wrote it out to like answer the main question of who killed Laura Palmer, which is the teenager who's killed. And then once that's revealed, the things got like crazy. He had to continue making the show. They wanted to, HBO or Showtime or whoever it was, wanted him to continue making the show. And so he made more episodes, and it gets really weird. It's good, but it's really, some of it is a little bit like, you have to really be interested in it. My wife and I just watched this series again over the past 6 months or so. And then there's new ones, and I've never watched them. I will. There's a season 3 and maybe a season 4. I will watch them. I just needed a break from it because it's so strange. But great acting on Kyle MacLachlan's part. All of the young people that act in it are really, really good. It's worth it. If you can find a place, Rudy, it's probably pretty good. I enjoy it. It's got a cool aesthetic. It's 90s, you know, it's as Buster pointed out earlier, it came out in 1990 and up till like 1993, I think. So know that going into it, but I think it's aged pretty well. It's got a little bit of everything, and Kyle MacLachlan is really, he's a great actor. I've never seen him in anything that I didn't enjoy. Nope. Jump. Oh, that hurt. Oh, you can watch Formula E right on YouTube? That's awesome. Progs, if you think of it, can you drop a link to it in Sports Zone? Uh-oh, somebody's here to help.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More
Who
of
are
them
you?
coming.
Who are you?
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares won't keep the bastards away. You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Hold R1 to use a flare.
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun.
Oh.
Just keep that light steady on.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here.
Oh, that's the redneck
He
from the
knew
ferry.
my
I
name.
called it.
We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence.
I messed
He
up
was
the
the
flare.
kidnapper.
Come on, wait. Better keep up.
There we go.
How's that, huh? Ah, damn it.
Whoa. Okay, I see. I have no gun at this point. Hey! Be nice. Get some! This is cool. What do we do now, dude? How do we get in here, Jack? Keep shooting, dude. I must have dropped my gun, because I got nothing. Hey! No idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Let's go. Come on, let us in, bud. Bruv. Thank you, Progs. Nice little hiking trip, exactly. Yeah, I have no idea what to do here. Am I supposed to, like, just hang out with him while he does this? Thank you. Hit him, dude. Hit him. There you go.
Right up these stairs, Wade.
All right.
Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
I already...
Give me the gun.
Yeah, I already did that.
No can do, Wake. Are you kidding? Give me the gun. No time for back talk.
I think I made a mistake. Hold him back with what?
Just a little longer. Scare him off. Get some light on those bastards.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I used up the flares already. This is insanity. Oh. Alright, let's go. Hey, hey, go, 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 go. I'm gonna die. Oh, no! I almost got it. Alright, first death of the session, but now I know I can be a little more careful next time with
These stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these.
There are no
off.
flares in the emergency box.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
That's funny. Oh, was Jimbo playing with, like, on the hardest mode? That's a challenging thing to do. Alright, well, I don't know where there are flares, so...
Are you kidding? Give me the gun! No time for back talk.
I got no gun. Yo. Straight bullying. Straight bullying me. The light is not helping, dude. Oh, no. Did I just walk myself into, like, a bad spot?
Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Oh, I'm in a bad place.
Yeah, no can do, Wake. Are you kidding? Give me the
I
gun.
done made a mistake.
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare them off.
I can't scare them off. You need to give me the gun.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ah. Oh, this is going to be a lucky... I'm going to have to get very lucky on the way that this works. Shoot. I'm screwed.
Right up these stairs,
Hey,
Wake.
Unknown. How you doing?
Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Dude, I told you there's no flares in there.
Yeah, no can do, Wake. Are you kidding? Give me the gun. No time for back talk.
I wonder how far I can lead them away. Once there's 3 of them around me, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. You first.
A little longer. Scare them off.
I can't scare them off, bro. You've doomed me to death here. Yeah.
Light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
Wow, they're so fast.
Just a little longer.
Nah, I can't. No. No, I've put myself into one of those save spots where I'm not going to be able to get through this. Hey, Enigma.
These stairs, Wake.
Shit.
Use the flares from the emergency box
Oh,
to hold them
no.
off while I get these boards off.
I hate it when
Give
this
me the gun.
happens. This is the
No
worst.
can do, Wake.
Come
Are
on.
you kidding? Give me the gun.
Please give me the gun.
No time for back.
I'm going to run like straight back the way I came and just try and run away from these guys immediately. They're too fast. There's almost no way. Damn. Down the hill. Let's go down the hill. Oh, come on, Pop Pop. You gotta run. You have to run. Yep. Oh my god. How do I wonder if there's a way that I can reset to the last checkpoint, because this is not gonna work. I got greedy with the flares. Let's see if I can... Let's see what happens in the last checkpoint. It's gonna be the same spot. I have this weird feeling.
Right up these stairs, Wake. Shit. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Damn it.
Give me the gun.
I don't think there's any way to do this. Did I just screw the save game?
Give me the gun. No time for back
I think I might have just screwed up the save game.
Scare him off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
Nope. Dead. Oh my god, I can't believe this is really happening.
Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's over. Move it a little.
Death. Get into the light. Oh my god, so close. So, the save game's not screwed. I think I might have just wasted a lucky moment, but we'll see. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the... There is no flares in there, man. I'm sorry to tell you this.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
How you doing, Unknown? How's things going, Enigma?
No time for back talk. Hold him off, damn it.
I don't think there's a way to melee. Wish I just had a gun. Dead. Dead. Yeah. Dead. 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 Damn. I got lucky that one time. This is going to be a little grindy, folks. I'm sorry. Nothing I can do about it. This is going to be a grind.
Stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
So I assume there's supposed to be 3 flares in that emergency box before I finish this up. I'm trying to get away from him so that I can go look for something, because I am capital S screwed right now. Go, kid, go, 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 go. Come on. That's all I can take. No. Alright, I'm going to try and backpedal. I really hope I didn't just screw this whole save game up, because the game kind of accidentally allowed me to do what I did. I'm going to backtrack and see if I can find some. This is not good. Not good. I misunderstood what the flares were supposed to do, and then I overused them. Pray for me. Pray that I'll find something, some flares, and that the game doesn't stick me here. This is... I see something here. There's a box. There might be flares inside. There might be nothing. There is nothing. Oh no. I don't know what to do. This is not good. This is like the definition of not good. With no flares, I don't think I can beat this part. I got so close that one time, but I think that was luck, and I will be here all day trying to figure this out. Yeah, I think I'm kind of screwed. That's not good. That is not good. I used them because I didn't realize that there was going to be any need for them at this stage, but the fact that he keeps on reminding me that they were there too, like, hurts my soul. He's like, no, they're right there in the box. They're in the box.
Use
Take
the
them in the
flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
I don't like you.
Give me the gun.
I don't like you at all.
No can do, Wake. Are you kidding? Give me the gun.
I'm gonna have to try and do what I can do. You would think it's kind of easy, but it really is not.
A little longer. Scare them off.
Wrong ones.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it.
Here comes my death. Nope. It's open. You're too late, bro. You are way too late. Damn. There is no way to load or anything. I tried the last checkpoint, and I'll try it again, but the last reset checkpoint is an option. That's it. I guess I could quit to the main menu, but I'm afraid I'm going to lose like all my progress if that's the case. Crap. I'm playing on normal Enigma.
Right up these stairs, Wake.
Oh.
Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards
whatever.
off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake. Are you kidding? Give me the gun. No time for back talk.
That's a good idea. Maybe I could switch it to easy for a second. I'll see if that's an option. Give it one more try.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off.
The light does nothing to them at this point. Oh, they'd kill me so fast. Yep. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna switch it to easy. Let's see if that makes a difference. Good suggestion, Enigma. I don't know if it will or not, but we'll see.
Right up these stairs.
Options. Can I? I don't think I can. Controls. Nope. Graphics. Probably not. Nope. Crap. I really screwed this up. I screwed this up pretty bad. So you can't change the difficulty level. I'm just gonna have to keep trying to grind this
Use
out.
the flares from the
Sorry.
emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake. Are you kidding? Give me the gun. No time for back talk.
So I'm gonna try holding this guy off first, then him.
Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
Nope, now they no longer care about the light. As a group, they are completely deadly. I can't do anything against these guys. See, like, I can dodge one. Come on, dude. Get it. No, 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 no. Not right now. Not right now. Oh my god. Come on. Oh god. Thank you, God. Thank you.
Are you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
You shut your damn mouth. I have had about enough of you, and I've only known you for about 3 minutes. We are through it. It's over.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Thank you, Progs. That's exactly what I did. I just tried holding them. Thank you, Enigma. I thought for sure that that was a moment where I was going to be like, okay, gonna have to go ahead and start over from 3 hours ago. But because it kind of did leave me stranded without those flares, even though I used them, so it did give them to me. But come on, bro, can I replenish? Replenish what we got. I don't see any coffee. Thank you. I get the trophy for beating the insanity.
A last stand. There's more players here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming. Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming! That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
All right. When they get close, I'll use a flare. Nice one. There you go. Oh, I see a coffee mug. Yeah, you're on your own, Jack. Have fun. Have fun, jackass. He's actually doing pretty well without me. Yeah. Come on, take him down. Booyah. Yeah, there was easy, normal, and hard. I chose normal because I actually just want to get through the game without really beating myself up on the difficulty level. Plus, I've never really played it before. Holy shit. Alright, it's time. That is a big bitch. Get him. Get him, dude. You got this.
That's right. You just keep coming.
All right, I'm out of batteries, bro. You better make this work. There we go.
See? Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. You're a psychopath.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial.
He's got big
control.
bones and maybe some stimulants, supplements rather.
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her now.
Yeah. Alan Wake is no joke with that right hook he's got. I dig that. Yeah, it feels like it, Progs. I agree. And he did exactly what you said, Arthur. Throw him off the cliff.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry. No! Come back here!
I'm completely empty on batteries. There we go.
Come back here!
Flares. Oh my gosh.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and
That's
figure
where we
out
were.
my next move.
Alright. What's that on the ground there? Some more ammo, hopefully. And a manuscript page. You left one here, bud. Want the manuscript real bad. It's right here.
On
Alice's
more
fear
than
of
one
the dark.
occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how
Paging
it felt
Mr.
to be
Wake.
afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the
Silver
absence of
trophy
light,
so soon?
but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Now he knows why. It's what it's like to be afraid of the darkness. Yeah, that was cool. I assume that was for picking up so many pages of the manuscript. You got to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Run it out, dude. Run, run, run. Well. I mean, why not, right? Loot, loot, loot. Get trophies, learn a lot about the game. slippery old log. No big deal. In the middle of the night. Just flashlight leading my way. I'll be fine. No worries. You gotta understand, I can't help myself. I have to loot. I have to search for things. Like, they made these parts of the game for me to find. Even if it just means I'm terribly lost constantly, it's fine. Haven't fallen to my death yet, so that's good. Always good to stay alive. I will point out, though, Alan really needs to get on his cardio. He gets tired really quickly when you run. His sprint game, like, I'm not in the best shape in my life, but I could crush this dude. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Oh.
Rusty had warned me about these traps.
Oh.
I was stuck.
Wow. Okay, so the game completely tricked me. Yeah, I could run his ass down for sure. Especially if he was stuck in a bear trap. That was funny. So I was just talking about how they made these parts of the game for a reason. Like, there's another one for sure. Yep, that's another one. I see it. That is a bear trap. So is the next one. And that's one there. This is tricky. Just when I think I'm looking for collectibles. On easy difficulty, Jimbo ran like Usain Bolt. Well, now I don't feel so bad. It's part of normal mode, I guess. This is like a minefield, and I'm guessing there's probably collectibles hidden in here, but I like my leg. You know, I like keeping it attached to my body. It's kind of a thing that I've been very proud of myself for throughout life. Glenn, what's up, bud? Having a great day. This is going swimmingly. Except for the bear traps. They're not as fun as I would like them to be, but we're good. Ah, look at that. I see a coffee thermos way across the river. Oh, and a manuscript page. See if I can get that without stepping into anything bad. Squeeze through, bud. Squeeze through. There you go. Bam. How's your day going, Glenn? Don't die, dude. Don't die. Sarah thinks about
didn't
Wake.
care about the legal threats Wake's agent had made. She
Sheriff.
let Wake go without argument, because there was something about him she couldn't quite put her finger on, something that reminded her of her father. She didn't think Wake would hurt his wife. Then she thought about the way he waded into Hartman, that hair-trigger rage flaring up without warning.
Maybe Wake did hurt his wife. So the sheriff is sort of not official. Oh, nice. Some ammo. Thank you. And some batteries. And a bear trap? Nope. More ammo. I'm glad I came over here. I almost can't resist shooting this. I know ammo's important, but so is having fun. There's a flashlight and a battery emoji. I love it. That is excellent. I think it's up this way. Yep. Just be careful, Wake. Be careful. Watch your feet. Don't be stepping in bear traps right now. We don't need this. Being lazy, that's great. It's kind of like my Saturday morning show. I like just waking up and hanging out, drinking some tea, playing games, talking trash with my friends. Oh. Bro. Shut your mouth. Alright. That was, I'm gonna need the game to throw me a bone here, man. I need more. Need more stuff. So I went across, there should be... There it is, I still see it. How the hell am I gonna get all the way over there? Because that's where I'm headed, so... Keeping my eyes open for little areas that I can investigate. Oh! Lay down. Alright, things are getting a little bit crazy here. I'm interested in getting all the manuscript pages, but this feels like a chase scene. Doesn't look like a lot of off-track stuff to see. But maybe, just maybe, there's some ammo. What is that? It looks like ammo. It's not. It's nothing. I'm going way off track, but I just want to find manuscript pages if I can get them. This looks like maybe some safety. Yeah, okay. There's a manuscript page in there. I saw it flash. Whoa. Holy crap. Where is the shotgun when I need it? Whoa. Oh. Stick and move, stick and move. Floating like a butterfly over here. Wow. That was insane. I'll start you in a second. Hang on. Let me look at what else is going on here. I don't want to start anything that I don't want to. Okay, deep breath. Blinking time. We're blinking. We are blinking. And we're reading manuscript pages.
It had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out.
That's kind of how I feel right now.
The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Oh, God. We're gonna run into someone with a chainsaw. Oh, my God. Well, at least I have a hunting rifle. Sweet. That ought to have some stopping power. Okay. And I'm getting, like, darkness. Like, we've been in the dark for quite a while in this scene. I'm kind of getting to that point of, like, I need to see the sun, bro. Show me the sun. That's a nice hunting camp, by the way. It's kind of like, which would make sense why there's a hunting rifle, but they might have hung out in here waiting for deer to walk by. You haven't blinked yet? You must blink. Now I've lost the generator. There we go, that's what I was looking for. And I see a coffee mug. Or thermos, rather. I wonder how many I have. Can I see how many I have? Statistics, maybe? 35 kills. Where's my coffee thermoses? 20? Man, it feels like 50. 20 out of 100. So what's that? 20% of the way there. And we're in chapter 2? So, okay, maybe there's 10 per chapter. Start me up. And once I start, I'll never stop. There we go. Ah, the safety of the light. Rickety old thing. Alright. Time to keep moving. Point of no return. Crossed.
I had heard the plane fall.
Whoa.
It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Oh, I'm going up there. Where are we up? I'm gonna go look at this thing. So he said he heard the plane crash, which must have been that loud ass noise that we heard. But it's an old... Oh. What was in there? Oh, maybe there was a... No, it's just got bad stuff on it. The plane is possessed? Is that what we're looking at here? No, 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 Alan. Alan. Well, now I'll never know if there was something on the wing. Unless it dropped off the other side. Might have. I got a feeling. I gotta get a look up there, because if there was, I might restart the chapter just to get at it, but... no climbing for Alan Wake, okay. So this is pointing me over here. Maybe up the hill there'll be some goodies. It's Sully's seaplane. I like that concept. Where were you telling me to go? Well, usually those yellow paintings indicate a little secret stash. But it looks like not today, unless the secret stash was on top of the plane. And I messed it up. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Here? Aha, here. Thank you. And there it is. Boom. Hey, Buster, how was shopping? Got my eyes on you, buddy. Flare gun, finders keepers, trophy urns. So again, it must be finding these little... These remind me in Half-Life 2, you used to find little helpful baskets of things if you followed the graffiti. I don't like this breathing sound. I preempted the question using my mind bullets. Sure. Okay. That tells me there might be something bad coming up. Load them up. Another point of no return. I think. Meaning I can't get back up that hill. Or that cliff, rather. Oh, wait, you know what? I gotta look for... I must be on the other side of the river now. Never mind. I already got that thermos. I'm behind. Oh, hi. So for you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give you something special. Ouch. Ow, dude. Well, now I'm in serious danger. I have no more batteries left, so I gotta... Oh, great. Get me over there. Dead. Where you at? Where are you at, dog? Oh, I gotta get this thing started. Whew. Oh. Oh, Finders Keepers is a trophy for Uncharted as well. That's fun. Buster, what'd you buy? Just regular groceries and stuff? I guess I should probably start using the hunting rifle on these fools at some point, but I'm going to try and save that for, you know, the big boys. Oh, here we go. There's some ammo. I don't like being out of the light here. It's scary. Alright, I gotta remember that I have the hunting rifle, but here we go. I'm out. Back into danger again. There's that thermos I was looking for. Right on, groceries. We got to do that too. Being sick all week, we're like running right out of food. I got into like our emergency food. That's how bad it got this week. So I was wrong. I was eyeballing that thermos for a long time, and finally, it is mine. Just gonna take a quick look. I don't think that there's anything out here, but sometimes. I thought I got that already, but it must have been another one. I'm glad I kept looking. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Come on. Oh, I see you. Oh man, those guys are gross. You suck. Oh crap, I'm out of batteries. Okay, I'm just gonna have to run from you to the light. Oh, bastard. Reached the top of the mill. Okay. Good God. Well, shoot. This has been fun. Let's see what's at the top of the mill. Make sure there's no ammo or any collectibles. Okay. Climb it. I know the game's been busy because I've been playing for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I still have tea. I like this. They're playing with like physics a little bit. Oh. I like it a lot. But I can always gauge by how entertaining a game has been by how much tea I have left at the 2 hour point. Usually, in a lot of cases, I'm done with tea at that point, but not today. My hands have been full. Give me some batteries, man, please. Oh, an old grindstone. Sharpening stuff, axes, probably. And that's an elevator, okay. Most likely not for people, but it is an elevator just the same. That's a log grabber thingy, or maybe bag grabber. Okay. I feel like Ati, the janitor, would be proud because I'm going around cleaning up the darkness. That looks like a hopper of some kind. Maybe this is a grain something? Manuscript page. Exactly. It gives you an idea.
The site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
So they're used to very weird in this area. Again, kind of like Twin Peaks. Everybody knew Twin Peaks was weird. All the cops, all the locals knew that things were weird. Twin Peaks in the first 2 seasons has one of the scariest, I don't want to spoil anything, but he's like one of the scariest villain characters I've ever seen. Gave me such nightmares when I was young. Oh, I see a manuscript page.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Yep, I don't blame you, Barry. Bird attacks are no fun, like we talked about yesterday. It's scary. They are terrifying little bastards. Okay, flares. We're getting some stuff here. Oh, you. Want you for my collection. It's like 22, I think. Ladder. Yep. Here we go. Yep, Peppa Pig is next. Just like a saltine, just to like cleanse my palate. We'll do Peppa Pig. So we can all like get over the nightmare and just kind of move on. Very funny enigma. Good memory too. I'm sure it's on PlayStation Plus or something. Peppa Pig or Paw Patrol, you know, something with a little more grit compared to Alan Wake, of course. The darkness wears her face. Boy, if I could get it. Oh. Beware of the what? Could you repeat yourself, sir? So I have no, Who shot? Who fired that shot? I didn't. Hang on, I'm going to try to do something real quick. Just bear with me for a second. I'm going to try and turn the HUD off. I don't know if I can. Let's see what that does. Will this give me a full... Oh, wow. This would be a great way to play this game. I'm going to try and get this, like, perfectly centered. And if I can get Alan to move over a little bit. Alright, that's basically centered. Maybe a little over to the left. Oh, no, to the right. There is no photo mode. All right, let me just gauge this. Is that about even? Yeah, okay. That's kind of a cool shot. So I'm taking that. I don't know if it's perfectly centered, but I can play with it. Do a little crop magic. This would be a legit way to play this game, like with no minimap. I haven't really found myself using the minimap much, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for a while. It might get a little difficult when I get lost, but it'll make the game more fun, I think. Excuse me, I'm still getting over a little sick here. Got the hunting rifle. They're telling me, Michael, you must use the hunting rifle. I know. There is... How do I get to you? Can I climb? I can. Voila! Who knows if I'll be able to get out of here, but...
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
What is the Taken? Boom. Feeling good. Get that rifle out. It's crazy that I have no batteries. Like, I can't... I have to use flares for the time being, I guess, to take care of the enemies. Can I get a couple Duracells? Can you just hook a brother up real quick with a couple Duracells? That would make me feel, like, really comfortable. Remedy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, there's this little thing to get through. I should have just tried that. I saw that the first time, but... Okay, whatever's in here, I'm not using it right away. Oh, ammo and batteries. Great. I don't know if I can play without the HUD. I realize it's going to tell me how many batteries I have. I need the HUD. It would make it really cool and really hard to play, but it's not why I'm here. Yeah, because at least now I can see how many batteries I have. Loot, loot, loot. Looks like nothing. Where there's a path, I go. Have path, will follow. Gets tiring carrying a hunting rifle. I want to give Alan a little break. Guy doesn't have very much stamina anyhow, so... Get this. It's a good thing I came over here. Oh, hi. Are you new here? Alright, so... What you got, punks? Huh? Huh? Don't be walking away. Ooh. You, hold still. Oh, crap. Oh. Atmospheric qualities of this game are pretty solid, I agree. Those were two juggernauts, and I took them down pretty gracefully. I felt good about that, like using the flare at first instead of my battery. Because I don't think... Wait, did you hear that? I just heard someone else's footsteps, rather. I feel good about that, though. Those juggernauts are no joke. They're legit lumberjacks. Lithium batteries, cool. Those last a little longer. Make sure everything's reloaded. Limit reached. Oh, they would not have seen that flare. To the campgrounds. I love the timpani drum that comes every once in a while to let you know, like, your... what is this? This is a neat little setup. What are these for? Oh. What? I kind of wish I didn't ask now. Oh, Chainsaw Man, for reals? Hey, be nice. Oh, I'm gonna die. Wow, these guys are wicked fast. Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, down, old man. You stay down. Out of batteries. Out of almost, out of the powerful shots, too. Good Lord. Lord. I gotta check out this area. What you got back here? Something good? Maybe? Hook me up. I love how dark this is too. I really feel like I'm running around in the woods with a flashlight. Like, there's no question. I'm in trouble. This is not good. And they did a great job. I don't know how the lighting was on the Xbox 360, but they did a wonderful job with the flashlight too, because it's very I know that was the chainsaw guy from Resident Evil, but he went down a lot easier than our friend from Resident Evil 4, thankfully. Come on, no goodie bags. All right, moving on then. The game definitely has my PlayStation working. PlayStation is breathing heavily right now. Eldenwood National Park. Elderwood, sorry.
Barry?
Alan speaking.
The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
They've got all Hitchcock on me.
I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Yeah, keep those lights on, Barry. Your life depends on it. Out of batteries, got 30 shots that do nothing, because the guys are protected when you don't light them up. This might get ugly. I'm gonna sneak in from the side. This feels a little bit better. Maybe I can find something.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Coffee thermos. Oh, please have batteries. Please, please, please have batteries. Yep. 2 batteries. That's not really helping me much. You, wake up. Get out of your tent. I need it. I'm still gonna go the long way around just in case I saw something up in there that looks tempting. Freaky.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
No doubt. Never been so happy to see bright headlights in my entire life. I'm stocking for equipment because I need it. Needs it. Manuscript page. I'll take that.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Oh, we're gonna end up running from the feds. Not a good idea. They're pretty much everywhere. You're not really gonna get away. Anything in the old bathroom? Oh, I saw something. Hunting rifle ammo. Beautiful.
I had to find the key to the garage.
I'm working on it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. This reminds me of when I was playing The Last of Us. It's like, yes, it was relaxing and fun, but at the same... Oh,
I needed the garage key to get to the car.
I know, brother. I'm trying. There we go. Garage keys.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it.
That's where we keep our
as
guns.
the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You know, it's kind of cool what he just said right there about like a book needing you to finish it and having to continue. Because Thomas Harris, the man who wrote the stories behind Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and Red Dragon, in the beginning of Red Dragon, in the prologue or whatever, he explains how he wasn't even really a writer. He just kind of would sit down and start writing, and he claims that the stories just poured out of him, that he didn't sit and like build out what the story would be and then write the story. He would just write the story, and he didn't even know what was going to happen. And I find that to be interesting, that he was sort of like exercising this story from the cosmos, just from nowhere. Oh! Ganapati, how you doing? Hope I pronounced your name right. Could be Jana, I guess. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Like, right now. It's time to go. Oh, I get to drive! Mr. Late Breaks is here. Oh, yes. Bye. Bye-bye. Hold the lights down to boost the lights. Rally. I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm just gonna... This is cool. The driving is actually pretty fun. Maybe not the most realistic thing in the world, but... Oh, there's that sign. We're back at the lodge. Got it. And interestingly, there's a battery for the truck. Uh-oh. This way? Oh, right. We're at the cabin. So, do I just get out? Fair. Uh-oh.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Bam! Keep rolling and paddling. Holy. Oh. Oh. We gotta get to the light. Okay. All right. I want to go into this place, but are they going to come back? Oh, I've already been in there. I'm good. So this is just fighting my way up the hill again to see Barry. All right. Reload. Huh.
It was the kidnapper.
Kind of busy right now.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Yep, we're gonna have to write the ending to this story. Gonna have to make a nice, happy ending. And they all lived happily ever after.
Barry had talked about birds over
Damn.
the phone.
What's that say? The darkness controls the taken. Very much like the hiss from Control. The darkness, the hiss, similar. Alright, I already got everything here. Okay, it always defaults me to the flare gun, which is kind of dangerous. Because I want to save that for big fights. Shoo! Get out of here, birds! Alright, let's fight. Wow, they blotted out the moon for a second. That's pretty damn cool. Defeat the birds. Alright. Got you. There we go. I don't know if I can make them all go away, bud, but I'm gonna make as many as I can. Try again. Try me. Try me. I'm almost out. Wow, that was loud.
Barry, you can
Yes.
open the door now.
Yes.
They're gone.
Hey, Al.
Hey.
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
It's fine. It happens.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
Wow, the light, it's so bright.
For
So
me,
he's got
the
writer's
supernatural
block.
had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Little writer's block.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
When you least need it.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll
This
be there in
doesn't
less
sound
than an
right.
hour. See you soon.
Oh,
Have a
Barry.
great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
Who is this lady? No, Rose is next. In the trailer park.
Come here.
Cool. Almost perfectly timed, too. 2 hours, 45 minutes. Roughly, give or take a few minutes. That's must speed for you. Nice tune, too. Kind of reminds me of, like, what's that band called? Well, not quite this far, but a little bit like Sneaker Pimps at first. Looks like she does. I think it's like the Hiss. She's been able to act like the Hiss, where the darkness that she puts on people makes them do whatever she wants. She can use their skills. Doesn't always work perfectly, because as we saw with Rusty, Rusty was sort of like trying not to hurt Alan. Oh, we got some doggies? Who's first? Oh, hi. Come here. Alright, so we got Buster. I mean Buster. Dodger. Buster. Sorry, Buster. This is Dodger. Everybody say hello to Dodger. Good boy. You a happy boy? Yeah, you happy? Oh, it does sound like Poe. You're right. So there's Dodger. Sorry, Buster. No offense. Your names are... Then we're Scarlet. Scarlet's next. Then we got Scarlet with a little punky hairdo. Uh-huh. You're like a little teddy bear. You really are. There you go. Oh. Ah, good girl. Good girl. Smurf. Oh, and I'm blurry again. Hang on, I gotta get my camera back. It does not like it when I step away. Come on, go. Murphy. Come here, Murphy. No, not Dodger. Murphy. Come here, Murphy. It's your turn. And of course, we got beautiful Murphy. Murphy's here too. Mwah. Good girl. Yeah, look at it. You can see yourself on the camera, huh? They all want to be up here. We got a 3-dog household. I thought there was going to be a little baby puppy too, but I was mistaken. I'm wrong. I'm often wrong. I try to listen as well as I can, but sometimes I don't listen too good. That's my problem. Focused? Looks pretty much
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
They're cute dogs, right? They're really good. Well behaved too. They have the same trainer as Murph, so they listen to the same commands and everything. They're pretty good. Murph's the best, but they're pretty good.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Keep Scarlet and Dodger.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging
Yes,
around.
Trainer Maria.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's
FBI, open up.
to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Let's make this
Not...
quick, huh?
Yes, thank you, Arthur. I appreciate that.
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner?
Rose, sure. Nice girl.
Rose, sweet
Who wants to know?
Rose.
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer.
Oh, poor guy's got a
She's
limp.
nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
We're not going to follow Randolph.
I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths,
Is that a
urban
boat?
legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron
Finally
Lake.
daylight, yes.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a
Anyway.
guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Okay, these are good things to know. I'm gonna wrap it right here. This is wicked fun. And I think we're officially
Come on,
starting...
mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Randolph, don't interrupt. We're officially at the point where I think Jimbo rage quit this game, so we'll see how Chapter 3 goes. Chapter 2 is wicked fun, though. That was
Just
awesome.
follow me. It's not
No.
far.
Randolph, I'm gonna need you to simmer down a little bit. You're at like a 7 right now. I need you to be at 3. Anyway, thank you all for your gift memberships today, and thanks for hanging out. Arthur
Listen,
Morgan
I got
specifically.
things to do. This place don't run itself.
Randolph, shh. Arthur, thank you for moderating, keeping the riffraff out today, and keeping the good ones in. Enigma, Progs, Buster.
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
I'll fix you. Solved. Exactly. You know your role, Randolph. That's the kind of name that you could say condescendingly pretty well. That's right, Randolph. I want to stay and play, but I want to also go play with the puppies. So It's been great, really fun. I hunger for more of this game. I'm looking forward to the next chapter, and hopefully like this will work out this way. If it's one chapter per stream, I'm totally thrilled with that. So there's a good chance that I might expand Friday's show this week just to make it a little bit longer, and so that I can fit a whole chapter into it. But it seems like, to Progs's point, they've been around 2.5 hours. So Rudolph, the trailer park manager. Anyway, let's all pray that our favorite F1 driver wins the race, whoever that might be at your house. And I'll be on Discord shortly. I got to make a thumbnail for this episode, but yeah, giddy up. Great game. Thank you for voting this into existence, and thanks for all that you do. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other, like my moderator Arthur always reminds us. Be good, and I'll see you on Discord. Peace.